Hello, thank you for joining us on our TV program designed to showcase the operations of the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, the Desopadec. And this is the second segment of a running episode on the Desopadec Skills Academy, which focus on the monitoring and evaluation of the empowerment scheme for youths of Delta oil-bearing communities. It's always an interesting time out. Joy Uche is my name, and this is the Desopadec Weekly.
The purpose of an oil producing commission is for the people of the oil producing area. My message to the oil producing community is that any project that is done in their area, they should see it as their personal project. They should see it as community project. They should defend the project the way they defend their king. That is my message to the people of the oil producing community.
The popular vocation of fashion design dominated our discussion in our last edition of the Desopadec Weekly TV program. The journey continues and never ends with the fashion design profession. Another professional skill in the academic curriculum of the Desopadec Skills Academy is catering and confectionaries. The monitoring and evaluation team, along with the Desopadec Weekly TV crew, began the visit with Troy Training Center in Savele. On arrival of the team, students posted to the center were seen undergoing barbecue fish making with the supervision of the trainer. One of the students, Mercy Dudu, joyfully expressed their experiences so far to the team.
On Monday was egg roll and shin. On Tuesday, very interesting, it was ofe onugbo soup, in fact, and we ate. And yesterday was red velvet cake. Desopadec, you are wonderful. We say thank you.
Responding, the head, Youth and Sports Development, the Desopadec, Teresa Ogborianwe, counseled the students to be focused and attentive to the trainer.
No quarrel, listen to your mother, listen to instructions. Very important. Do whatever you are asked to do, so that at the end of the 6 months, it will not be a waste. Those that brought you here will be proud. You yourself will be proud. Your family will be proud of you.
In a chat with the Desopadec Weekly TV, the trainer, Emade Ogunsoye, said the program will not only promote the economic growth of the oil-bearing communities, but also create direct and indirect employment across the different ethnic nationalities.
This training really improved the lives of the younger one of the youths, because after learning, most of them, what I've observed, after I taught them, most of them went home and they practicalized it. Some of them are thinking of ways of even starting a mini business by next week on their own. So I've seen improvement, and I know that Desopadec have really done a great deal by bringing up this kind of skill, because as the youths, they come out, as they go into their own businesses, they themselves, they will employ other people, and then themselves, they will start expanding.
The team then moved from Sapele to the Catering Training Center located in Warri. The creation of the Desopadec Skills Academy is a response to the yearnings of youths of Delta oil-producing communities. A student of the academy, Eremoje Enone, did the extraordinary just to grab the life-changing opportunity given by the Desopadec. Her story is interesting.
Like me, I'm a working class lady. I work to actually, should I say quit? Yes, I had to quit my job for this program, because I know and at the end of the day, at least I want to be my own boss. At the end of the day, this will give me that opportunity, that privilege to be my own boss and be employer of people, of laborers.
The trainer, Lucky Otaliko, said all necessary catering facilities needed to impart the know-how are available, noting that students will also be trained on how to make their cakes in the absence of machines and other modern tools.
So I have all the tools that they need to make the job easier for them. Even at that, I'm still going to teach them how to work without these tools. In case you don't have an oven, the alternative, what to use and still make your money out of it.
In Warri, the team also visited another catering training center to monitor and evaluate the students and trainers in line with the standards and vision of the academy.
The first day when I came was an introduction, how catering is all about, and the second day is the tools, what we can be able to use to work. Today we taught about styles you use for cake, patterns of cake that we learned today.
While explaining to the Desopadec Weekly TV crew what have been impacted so far on the students, the trainer, Popo Rowley, expressed satisfaction over the willingness of the students to learn.
You can't start teaching somebody practical when you have not introduced the person to the theoretical part of the training. So right now, this week, that's what we have been doing. Introduction to equipment, tools, introduction to hygiene in the kitchen environment, outside work, and do's and don'ts of the confectionery and catering work. Then also opportunities in this field. There are a lot of opportunities in this field, so they have to know all this. So far, they are very okay and very responsible. I've had trainees in the past. Some of them can be very rude, and some of them will tell you, please, I don't need this training, I just need the money. But these ones, they are willing to learn and they are very ready.
As the team wraps up monitoring and evaluation in confectionaries and cake baking training center, hairdressing and makeover salons comes next in the exercise. At Agbo, the team visited a hairdressing salon which serves as a training center for the academy. While expressing joy over the program, the students hailed their trainer, stating that she's been very accommodating.
My madam, the trainer, she has been very good to us. She's a very kind woman. She's very simple and accommodating. We've learned so many things, like for the first day, it was introduction. We introduced ourselves, or your name, the madam's name, everything. Then the second day, we went over to washing and setting. Then the third day, we did makeover, which is makeup. And today, being Thursday, we are learning how to tie gele, and we are doing fast. Me and my colleagues, the trainees, we are doing very fast.
It's been fun with my trainees for the past 3 days that they've actually been here. And I could say from past experience, this particular set, they are really, really fast in learning. So we've been able to cover a lot in just a few days.
At Ughelli, the evaluation team visited another hairdressing and makeover training center of the academy.
I've taught them how to wash hair, as in the safety facilities to hairdressing. I've taught them. I've taught them also how to wash their hair. Then today we are learning doing practical on how to draw eyebrow.
The team proceeded to another hairdressing and makeover outfit in Efron, where some students of the academy are undergoing professional training.
The place is okay. Even the madam, the owner of the shop, the way she started on Monday, I believe she will be good for teaching. I can wash here now. At least Ghana Weaving, she tried today. At least we still do little work from the Ghana Weaving she teaches today. I'm so grateful and glad for Desopadec, Desopadec. They are very, very great to majority of us here because many people do not have the opportunity. But I'm glad today I have the opportunity to be here.
They taught us how to wash, and they did one Ghana Weaving. Then yesterday too, the same. Before now, I don't know all these things. But when I came here, and the opportunity that the Desopadec gave to me, I think is a very good one. At least I've learned how to wash and how to do Ghana Weaving.
The manager of the hairdressing and makeover center, Onome Igoro, said it is fully equipped with all the necessary facilities to give the students the required skills.
We have good steamers here that they can use in steaming hair, knowing fully well that natural hair is one of the trendy hairs on ground now. So the treatment of natural hair is very important, and our steamer is an up-to-date steamer. We have other facilities like our pedicure machine. It's very good as well. It's comfortable. It's not the one that you sit and not be comfortable. So it's very comfortable. We have good instructors that are on ground that can carry out the training for them. A lot of these students, they need people that will push them to success, and we have instructors that are good on that particular field. We have our dryers, we have other things for makeup. They have good quality products that they use. We don't use products that would not give them the best in their training. So our facilities that we have, equipments and everything, they are all good for the students.
Shoe and bag making mini factory was the next port of call for the monitoring and evaluation team of the Skills Academy. One of the trainees, Peace Oge, explains to the team what they've been taught since resumption.
It took us to the market where we can get all these materials. So we got these materials by ourselves on Monday. So when we got back, we started with cutting of this pattern. He showed us samples of the pattern and told us to cut it ourselves. So we cut by ourselves. After cutting, we started applying gum. He taught us how to apply the gum. So we applied the gum and we started folding. After folding, we cut this. This part of it is fiber, and we have another nora inside that makes it soft. So we cut the nora and the fiber, and we use the leather to wrap it. So after wrapping, we picked this and we decided to sew. So yesterday, we now started this. This is welt. We attached the welt to the Mako. This is welt. It's different from this. So I attached it, put the heel. So today we will file and fix the top on it to make a slipper span.
The trainer, Moses Igotoweri, gave an overview of the training scheme the students would undergo before the completion of the exercise.
Since Monday now, we're in the stage one. This stage one is all about the sewing. Sewing is very, very important. If you can sew very well, we'll go to stage 2. So from that, on Monday, I started with the aspect of gum. I had to make use of the gum very well. Then Monday, Tuesday, we make use about the gum. Then on Wednesday, Thursday, I taught them how to match the machine very well. Then next week, we'll now go for the pattern. How to cut pattern. Try that next week, maybe middle of that next week, we'll now teach them the way to couple the palms themselves. Then after that stage, When I go to another stage of shoes, I had to sew the shoe, then I had to last the shoe. After lasting the shoe, when I teach them the way to gum, and there are 2 types of gum. We have up to 3 types of gum. We have fire bomb, chemical gum. Then we have Evo stick. The Evo stick is for the start. Then the finishing for the sew is the fire bomb, which is the chemical gum. That is the last level.
My people, na me Bashoro ask Yaoge, when be managing director and chief executive officer of Desopadec. Na me come again because as the thing they go, it not go good make we come believe say this pandemic of coronavirus say it don't finish. As the thing they do also make it not go be something when you go come just dey lay ambush. When we think say it don't finish, it just come up from one place, come begin catch people. Now it make me come say make I come beg una. Say it go good. Make as government say make we do the protocol for COVID-19. Make we dey follow up. Make we dey come up for where plenty people dey. Make we try dey wash our hands every time we go dey wash am. And then this time make we try make we dey wear our nose mask regularly. Because why? Now only those when they are alive now we feel serve when all the good things when we don't promise una go feel reach their domot. We beg you make you stay alive so that we can serve you better.
The monitoring team was also at one of the ICT training centers of the Academy in Efuru, Delta State. The ICT trainer, Ajirogene Sunday, spoke with the Desopadec Weekly TV crew.
From the curriculum we've created for them, they hope to achieve ICT-related field and some technical skills, which include programming, generally web development, and as the program scales further, they should also be learning Android development as well. We also intend to imbibe in them some solar system training.
Interlock and Thailand Training Center of the Academy was next for monitoring and evaluation team in Warri. They met the trainees at their centers, mastering the arts of making interlock stones with the supervision of the trainer.
Well, we have been dealing on the theory aspects on Monday, but yesterday and today we are doing the practical. This is what you are just seeing now. We are casting caps now, right and direct from the center now. We went for a site on Tuesday, whereby the laying of the tile logging, and they tell us how to lay the ground, prepare the ground before we lay our water logging, and even the vibration machine. We have been taught how to use it, and even do it also by myself.
According to the trainer, the students would not be limited to theories, but will be taken to the field for practical jobs.
What we are doing, we start with introduction, and as soon as I teach them the introduction, I will take them to site. Like on Monday after little theory, we went to site together, and we did laying, which is installation. So right now, what you're seeing, we're doing a production. So as you can see, they're working. We're doing the production.
At Kwale, the team visited a POP and screening training center. Within the short time of resumption, the students has become familiar with the processes of making POP and screening.
As you can see, we are doing white POP. Inside our white POP, there's what we call corniche. There's another one we call plane. That is the board. We casted it by ourselves, even the corniche. Even today we are doing the garden. Like now you fix the corniche finish and the plane, you need to climb to the up to reinforce what you did. That's what we call garden.
The monitors were also at electrical installations at training centers of the Academy. 2 training posts were visited in Udu local government area and Agbo main town. At Udu, where 5 students were posted for training, the exercise has earnestly commenced, with trainees scheduled for practicals.
The very first day we learned about the introduction of electricity, while the second day we were taught about safety of electricity, and we were taught so many things. We were taught about the live wire and the earth and the neutral wire. We taught about the safety of electricity on the second day. And we went for a little practical.
The training is going very perfectly. Like the first day, we learned about the definition of electricities and the components of electricities. And the second day, we learned about the basic definitions and some of the practicals. We went out for practicals, of which I followed them to do some repairs and wiring.
At Agbo, the Desopadec Skills Academy students posted to the Electrical Installations Training Center have shown commitment and determination to finish strong.
We have been going on verbal training, like what the do's and don'ts in the electrical field. That's particularly on surface wiring, conduit which is half conduit and full conduit, the differences between them, and they have taught me about what it takes to connect all various installations with the DB, coupled with the circuit breaker I have there.
So far, so well, during the introduction of the feed, I found that it has a little experience in the feed. So I now go straight to the point, introduce and tell him what is meant by electricity. And even since he came, he has been performing well.
The monitoring team was also at welding and fabrication training outlets. At Ozoro, the Desopadec Weekly TV crew had a chat with 2 out of the 4 students posted to acquire the skills.
Well, first stage is about safety. Today now, I can learn how to weld, how to file after welding, tape, measurement, and all that.
I've been here for the day 1 of this training, and I've learned a lot of things from this academic. Well, so far, I know if we continue this, I'll become a better citizen of Nigeria through the Desopadec academic.
We do fabrication, we construct any kind of thing. We do weld door, we do weld tower, we do weld gate, we do weld caravan. So they send for training, come this our company. So now they will train how to weld and how to fabricate right now that they work so.
At another welding and fabrication training center visited, this time in Eforon, a class was ongoing with the students in attendance. The determination on the part of the students and the trainer was seen as very encouraging.
As you can see from the board, we've been able to introduce them to the concept of welding, which is from the manual for the training program. That is what they have at the first one, and that's fantastic. So we've been able to tell them different aspects of welding and so on and so on that they need to know about welding. In terms of facilities, we have a number of welding machines, gas cutting sets, grinding machine, bending machine, just name them, what they need to be able to help them to acquire this skill, welding and fabrication.
I gathered some more ideas on this training, and the training imparts so many things in me. It makes me understand that welding is a good course.
I understand the training is for just 6 months, so I've decided to dedicate my time, leaving every other thing behind, to make sure I graduate well and at least have the workshop.
Speaking to the Desopadec Weekly TV, the head, Youth and Sports Development Division, the Desopadec, Teresa Ogorianwe, expressed satisfaction over the dedication of the students to the 6 months training.
We went visiting 3 days visitation to the centers in Warri, in Saple and Ugele. And what I saw really baffled me. The students I saw very excited. Very, very excited about the program, very, very excited about their centers. They expressed their gratitude to the Desopadec, gratitude to the centers too, because the trainers are really doing a good job, trying to give us the best. At the end of the day, at the end of this 6 months program, we are going to come out with the best.
With the Desopadec Skills Academy, there is no doubt that the Commission, under the leadership of Bashir Askia Oge's Managing Director, is poised to create entrepreneurs and wealth among youths of oil-producing communities. And it is on this happy note we end this week's edition of the Desopadec Weekly. Hope you enjoyed every bit of it. Join us again next week. On behalf of the entire crew, we're saying thank you very much for being with us. Follow us on our social media handles for suggestions, questions, and contributions on how together we can build a stronger Delta. And remember, coronavirus is real. Take responsibility and stay alive. Joy Uche is my name. See you next week. Stay blessed.